is up, people? It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. Life is crazy, but as they say, the show must go on. So I guess this is the show going on. So I'm on the run today, a little bit more so than usual because life is just crazy. I am way too busy right now, and I feel like this is something that we can all connect with a little bit. Everybody at some point in their life gets too busy to, do whatever it is that they want to be doing. So as someone who works the full-time job and is trying to do the side hustle that is this YouTube channel and is my video work and my photography, I totally get it. I totally can empathize with anyone else who might be going through this. And so I figured I'd just share a little bit about how I deal with this and how I'm currently dealing with it. I'm on my way into Southgate Mall in Edmonton to grab a couple of GoPros for a show that I've got coming up. So let's head in. I never really spend any time in this mall, so I have no idea where I'm going, but trying to find the Starbucks to meet my buddy Adam. And the reason that I need to grab a couple of GoPros is because I've got this show coming up on Friday with Resonate. It's our second annual show that we put on for the Resonate Music Foundation. I want to try and get a couple extra angles this year because the video didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to last year. So here's to a better year. Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
So that was Adam O'Brien, aka Adam OB. Go check out his YouTube channel. He makes really fun content. Spam him some messages that he needs to make more videos. He just lent me his entire hoard of GoPros, which consists of 8 different GoPros. And I'm really tempted to use all of them, but I really only need 2. So that's gonna be a bit of a struggle. And now I gotta run to work because we got rehearsals this morning. But I really wanna stop for a ride. I just don't have time. I just can't do it. Not today. Next time, guys. I just went out the wrong door and I don't know where my car is, so we're on the hunt for a big green van. If you see it, let me know. Okay, I found the exit that I needed. Now I'm running really behind. As if I wasn't too busy already. I'm also late for stuff all the time. What do you do though? Try and make it there as fast as I can.
Okay. Dunna, we need you. You need me.
Okay, give me a sec.
Hello, you need the bag for this one?
No, that's okay.
Here, what?
Perfect, thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too.
See ya.
So if you're a keen observer, you might be noticing that there's something a little off about today's video. You might be thinking to yourself, does it feel like we're missing kind of a chunk out of the day? Astute observation. Let me explain. So after I met with Adam to grab the GoPros, these guys here, I ran to work, and the first thing that happened when I walked in the door is somebody said, "Dunna, we need you."
Dunna, we need you.
And the craziness began, which, to be completely honest, totally fits exactly what the theme of today's video was supposed to be, which is kind of like how to continue creating even when you're too busy to continue creating. It's something that I struggle with a lot because I keep myself very busy all the time, whether it be with work or extracurricular stuff or learning something new or just like making sure that I'm spending a lot of time with my wife. And then on top of that, I'm trying to make sure that I get a video out every week, and that's important to me. It's something that I've kind of set up for myself that I really try to stick by every week. Now, if you've ever been in this situation and you found yourself struggling, here are a couple of things that I kind of do to try and manage when I get too busy, but I still want to try and get in my regular creation. The first thing that I do is I make sure that I'm prioritizing, and I kind of have like two separate sets of priorities. There are priorities that are needs and then priorities that are wants. So all the stuff that has a deadline goes on the needs list, and then all the stuff that I want to do or I would like to get done goes on the wants list. And the reason that I even bother keeping the wants list is because sometimes taking some time away from the needs list and doing something on the wants list makes you feel better, and you can actually get back to the needs list with a little bit more energy. Another thing that I try and do is I try to fit whatever I'm going to be doing creatively that week in with whatever I have to do. So for example, today my goal was to try to vlog. I haven't actually done kind of like a vlog video in quite a while, something that you guys brought up in my last live stream a couple of times. And so I thought, you know what, today would be the perfect day because I need to get something filmed, but I'm crazy busy. My schedule is totally blocked out. So when am I gonna film this? And so I thought, you know what, if I can film kind of a vlog style thing while I'm doing my running around, make that part of the story of the day, then great. Something that I have a lot of trouble with, but I try and keep it in mind every time that this kind of situation comes up, is not to overthink things because you're only gonna make it worse on yourself. The creative side of things is gonna have to be a little bit flexible. If you've got that much other stuff going on, that stuff's already like planned, you know it has to get done, it's got deadlines, all that kind of stuff. The creative stuff is gonna have to be flexible and work in and out. And just like today is again like a perfect example of where I started filming, then when I got to work, I saw that it wasn't the situation where I was going to be able to actually film. I got as much work as I could done, but I called off the creativity for a little bit just so that I can make sure that I was getting down to work. So make sure you're not overthinking it. If you're planning and trying to make sure that you're fitting the creativity into all the little gaps that you're gonna have, like maybe that'll work. Don't beat yourself up if it doesn't. Now, in the words of Casey Neistat, another thing that you can do is work harder. But the important thing to know here is to know your limit. So if you're really busy and you think you can take on more and you can really push it and get both the needs and the wants in, great. It's really gonna do nobody any good if you are so burnt out after a week of craziness that you can't work the next week, or you're a total zombie because you're not getting enough sleep. And the last thing that definitely has to be said is that you should ask for help. If you can, if you're crazy busy and you're worried about falling behind, ask for help. I've got lots of really good people that I work with, and I can kind of delegate some tasks to them, and they're usually willing to help if they're not already super crazy busy as well. Or like I said, my wife is really helpful in these situations and is always willing to figure out schedules together so that I can make more time for whatever I need to make more time for. Now, I've still got a pile of work to do, so I'm gonna turn this over to you. How do you deal with being too busy and making sure that you're still getting in your creativity so that you don't, lose your mind? Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. If you had fun, leave a thumbs up. It really does help tell YouTube to share this video around. If you want to be friends, click the little circle. You can subscribe to this channel, hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Check this one out. I think you'll really like it, and I'll see you next time.